team get hit, then keep moving forward.
What is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a great start to the week. Um, sorry, I was not on yesterday. I have a crazy schedule going on right now, and it may change. I don't know. But um Mondays seems to be a very interesting day for me because I got things that have going on, and then I try to finish it in the evenings, and then things just sometimes get a little hectic. So yesterday I was unable to stream, um but I will definitely try to make it a big priority to um have it you know be a little bit more free to get done whatever it is that I need to get done on Mondays. Like, I didn't even check out Raw. I saw like one part of Raw, and that was pretty much it. Like, I only saw like an argument between Judgment Day, and that was pretty much it. I don't know anything else that happened on that show. But what's going on? Shout out to the chat, to all the early birds. What's going on, Nick? The Universal Wrestling Podcast. Also, shout out to Devin from the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. What's good, First Lady? And then Courtney. What's going on? Let's go. Let's go, First Lady, and broadcast all the way from the future. What's going on? What's up, Jaydee? Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. We are here for Star Wars Tuesday. So yeah, so hope that everybody had a good, like I said, had a good day. I was a little bit busy today, a little bit busy, but not too crazy like it was yesterday, as you can see. I didn't get a chance to watch NXT. I don't know if Dom defended his title or anything, or if Judgment Day is still here. Who knows? The shirt I am wearing is a Game Boy shirt since 1989. It says. I was shopping. I did some grocery shopping at Walmart, which I don't like going to Walmart because he was busy with the Discord. The Discord is hitting up. First of all, where are my manners? My name is JD, the first effing lady of the Bloodline Entertainment Network. And if you don't know, the Bloodline Entertainment Network it is a group of awesome people, podcasters, writers who are passionate about what they love, whether that is sports, wrestling, fantasy football slash football, um, also entertainment, gaming, and a whole slew of things. So be sure to go to bloodlinenetwork.com, check out the website, check out the amazing articles that people have on there, all the podcasts, and see what speaks to you. If it's not mine, I am the host of the Russell Bread podcast. I hope you would like my podcast, but if mine don't vibe with you, I am very sure that there are other podcasters out there who you would definitely love. So be sure to check them out. Bloodlinenetwork.com. We also got merch too. Some nice ass t-shirts. Go to bloodlinenetwork.com/merch and check out all the t-shirts. We also got beach towels, as Devin say, get your ass off this hot sand. We have a lot of great merchandise over there. We got mugs, phone cases, notebooks. We got tank tops for those who want to show the guns in the sun. Still got a couple of days left of summer, okay, and a little bit of fall. Sometimes it's a little hot in the fall time, so you got some time to show it off. V-necks for those who like it a little spicy. We even got one shirts and onesies for the kids, so get some ones for the little ones as well. But yeah, but speaking of hot ass sand, I went to the shore over the weekend. Oh my gosh, the sand is hot. So yes, make sure you get you a nice beach towel. Because not only is the sand hot, but it can get a little cold. I went to the shore on a 90-degree weather day, and after you come out that water, it gets a little, you get a little cold. It was a nice breeze that was coming off the shore, off the water, I should say. And yeah, beach towel could definitely help you out. My son, he's one of them kids that loves to be on the boogie board, and he had to take a break because he was tired, and he sat down, grabbed a beach towel, and laid down and went to sleep. Luckily, we had an umbrella up, and so he was underneath the umbrella. Best of times. I'm at the time of my life where not exactly looking for a tan. I love sitting in the lounge chair and the umbrella and just chilling, either, people watching or reading a book or something. There was a bachelorette party that that was at the shore, and I could tell because the bride was wearing a white bikini, and I saw she had a little bag that said bride, and her bridesmaid all wore black bathing suits. I thought that was cute. But yeah, but the funny thing is, so they're directly in front of us. So I'm watching the kids out the water. We're close enough that I don't have to like really strain to look for them. I can see them, and I'm looking at my son, and he's like with my mom doing funny things in the water. I start laughing. They thought I was laughing at their conversation. And they couldn't tell because I was wearing sunglasses. So they thought I was laughing at their conversation. And because one of them was like, "Oh, she's laughing at what you said." And I was going to say like, "I'm not laughing at what you said," but I was like, "I'm just going to let it slide. Like, I'm never going to see you guys again. Maybe you guys will take a lesson from here." And then they so then one of them got up to walk away, and my son, he did a boogie board. He's like, he does this trick where he puts his arms up and stuff, so he's pretty much like gliding. And I saw him look in my direction, and I did this, and one of the bridesmaids was like walking up. She was like, and I was like, "No, I'm not talking to you," but I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna let it be." Maybe me giving you the thumbs up randomly probably made you feel good. Can you imagine? You're just walking along the sand and stuff, and somebody just does this to you and smile, just not. That probably would make you feel good. So I didn't want to make her feel salty and be like, "Oh, that wasn't for you." So I was like, I'll just let it slide. Y'all probably think I'm like some creep that eavesdropping on conversations or something like that. Because I was sitting by myself at this point, because I didn't. I did go into the water a little bit, but at this point, I was like sitting by myself. What's going on, TK? Thank you so much for tuning in. Graydon, did you use your Bloodline beach towel? No, I didn't. I got the t-shirt. I didn't get the beach towel. I didn't get the beach towel. So I wasn't able to test of how good of usage the beach towel is when you want to get your ass off the sand. But my ass is usually sitting on a lounge chair though. First of all, make sure y'all check out Graydon's the director's cut. He just did oh my gosh, what did he just talk about? He just talked about the Gran Turismo. Definitely a very good review of the movie. Next week he'll be talking about Blue Beetle. Can't wait for that one. I plan to see it. I keep thinking it's Marvel. The way it looks, it doesn't give me DC vibes. It really gives me Marvel vibes. So I don't know the reason why there was like it's such a big ass change with the trailer and the feel of the movie. I keep thinking it's Marvel, but it's DC. But that trailer really gives you like Marvel vibes. But yeah, my ass was on a lounge chair this past weekend. Because that's what I do. I've learned. The hubs put me onto lounge chairs and umbrellas on the shore. Cause my ass was not really on the sand. I was one of them fools that listened to listen to people on the internet and was like, "Oh, bring a fit. You don't need to." Because at first, when you don't know, you just bring the beach towel to just sit there and bake in the sun. And then I read, oh, you should get a sheet you don't use to put on the sand, which doesn't exactly work because the wind, okay? The wind blows. You have to put something at all four corners. Then I read, oh, get a fitted sheet, put something on the four corners and do it that way. And then I had the it's not even wooden, but it's one of them folded things that you could put down on the sand that they sell at all the little stores at the boardwalks and stuff like that. I had something like that. Then the Hubs put me on like a couple of years ago. He was like, let's just rent a lounge chair and umbrellas. And I was like, no, because, you know, it's like two lounge chairs and an umbrella can run you about like $50. And I was like, nah. Greatest sense. Are you saying we need Bloodline beach chairs? Yes, beach chairs and umbrellas too. Like a nice like Bloodline right there. And for it to say Bloodline, the beach umbrella. And yeah, I'll get a red one. Everybody will look at it, they'll see what it is. And so yeah, the Hubs. Now that was like, beach chairs. Yes, that the true get your ass off the sand with a beach chair. But yeah, so I was like, no, I don't want to rent one because I thought it was going to cost like $300 or something like that. And it was like about 50, $60. And so I I sat on the chair and the umbrella and I did not want to get up. And he was like, "See?" He's like, "See what I tell you?" So now, and then I put my mom on it too. Cause she just got a regular beach chair. And I was like, no, you gotta get these lounge chairs under the umbrella. So that's what she did. And now I got my mom on it. So now every time we go to the shore, it's a lounge chair and under a beach umbrella. But yeah, beach chairs. The true get your ass off the hot sand. But people are upgrading, yo. Like I said, I was at the shore and I looked to my left and it was this family had a baby. They had a baby that had a full tent. Like it was a mesh tent with the top was like it was basically a camping, think like a camping tent except for it's mesh so the wind can go through. The top portion of it was like this light gray, so it was shaded. They must have had something on the floor because they had a little baby and whatnot. Courtney said, I seen them on Amazon. Yeah, like they had it, it was big too. Like they had a table in there and they put their beach bags on there and everything like that. And then they put something around it so that if someone wants to walk into the tent, I guess they can get the sand off of them. It was like, I was like, wow. I'm sitting here thinking I'm at least in the 2020s with the lounge chair and the umbrella. And here I am seeing someone like year 3000 with the tent. I took a picture of it and everything, and I showed it to the house. I was like, I think we need to look into this. Like, wow. I mean, I'm sure it's like a bitch to set up and put down a full tent and everything, but wow. I was like, that looks amazing. And then they had the beach chairs in there and everything. They had the baby on the ground of the tent playing around and stuff. And I was like, that's actually amazing. Like I wouldn't mind that at all. So yeah. So finally, yeah, finally went to the shore. I'm thinking of going one more time. Because it's a day trips and it's not too hard to get there. Um it's not too hard to get there. It's not too hard to come back either. Um but I'm thinking of going one more time. Not 100% sure when I would go, but I'm thinking to go one more time to the shore. At least before, the hectics of school and everything like that. 'Cause sometimes you don't feel like you do enough in the summer. Um I mean, my kids, they're gamers, so they were excited that, they were able to stay up as late as they want. The wife and I are going to Ocean Grove next summer for our 10th. Oh man, that sounds amazing. I've been My normal places to go is Wildwood. I love going to Wildwood, but we always go to Wildwood. And I've heard of other great um beaches here on the East Coast, like Cape May, Ocean City, um, Virginia Beach, and stuff like that. So a part of me wants to go to other beaches, but like I know Wildwood, and I like Wildwood. I go to Atlantic City. I Atlantic City is an easy day trip, is an easy place to go to, but I hate going to Atlantic City because it isn't really a family place. It's really a place for you to go gamble and then you go to the beach that morning and then just come back. It's not the best of places to really go as far as the beach. Like if on the totem pole, I would say Atlantic City's at the bottom. So for all my friends that are well, I mean it's April, so it'll be like too cold for you to really go to Atlantic City. I mean to like the beach or anything like that, but for those who are interested in coming to visit the East Coast, like yeah, stay away from Atlantic City Beach. Atlantic City's cool for the casinos and stuff like that, but if you want to go to the beach, you could pretty much like go to like pretty much any other beach. Courtney said, "I feel you, girl." Yeah, like once you realize like the summer is coming to an end, you suddenly feel like I don't feel like going anywhere. Sounds like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Is Myrtle Beach like that too? I have a family member that likes going to Myrtle Beach, but then he don't really go to the beach like that anyway. So it's Myrtle Beach, because I've heard about Myrtle Beach. Um, I want to go to a nice beach, but yeah, Atlantic City beaches, like the sand. I don't know what the hell they do with the sand. Like it's a lot of broken like shell pieces in the sand. It's almost as they take all the shells, they break them in half or thirds, and then they just let it litter in the sand. Like the Atlantic City beach is like is pretty bad, but it's a very good place to go for like a 1 day go to the beach. Yes, but I haven't been on vacation in years. I do for one. Yeah. AC is a good place to go. AC Beach, I should say, is a good place to go for like 1 day vacation. Now, as far as like gambling at the casinos, I haven't done that yet. Um, actually, have I? I think I did the slots at one time at one of the casinos. I haven't been only ate at one place, really. But I do plan to go to Atlantic City to like once I have like money I'm willing to lose. Not a lot of money, but once I have like I would say 100, $200 that I don't like that I can lose or something. Because on my bucket list, it is to play. I do want to play like the roulette thing and play blackjack at a casino. But there's Hell's Kitchen over there, and I love watching Hell's Kitchen. Never been to that restaurant in Atlantic City. Never been to it. I know that there's like a number of restaurants over in Atlantic City that I haven't been to. I saw the menu though for Hell's Kitchen. It is pricey. It is pricey over there. They have the beef Wellington and I saw it was like $60. I was like, "Excuse me." Excuse me. Do you have a tasting menu, Gordon Ramsay? Cuz yeah, I'm not trusting of your workers. I've seen your shows. It's because it's gourmet. I know. I know. And I do want to go and try it out. I think Bobby Flay or Guy Fieri, one of them have a restaurant in Atlantic City as well. Yeah, but I plan to go to Atlantic City to actually like gamble one of these days. Um and then I eventually want to go to Vegas. Guy Fieri does. Okay. I do want to go to Vegas too. I was supposed to go to Vegas 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? No, last year. Yeah, last year. I was supposed to go to Vegas for my mom's birthday, but me and the whole family caught COVID. And so it was my mom and my sister and nephews that went. And I never been to Vegas. I've never been past yeah, I've only been to like the furthest west I ever been was New Orleans. So I'd never been to the West Coast. I would love to visit Vegas. But yeah, I couldn't go last year because I caught COVID, which was sad because I was like, fuck, of all the times for me to catch COVID. And that was for it was for my mom's birthday too. And I was like, I felt some type of way that I couldn't go. But I want to go. I can't wait to go to Vegas. My mom wants to go again because I missed it. But yeah, so I never been further west. I would love to go to Cali and Arizona. I would love to go to California. I want to visit LA, but I'm terrified because of the earthquakes. Like I don't mess with Mother Nature. I think too cuz I grew up, we all grew up on the disaster stuff. So it's like I've seen like shit that can happen, and it usually happens in LA. So I'm scared to go to LA and Arizona. You would like Vegas. I feel like I would like Vegas too. Um because my mom been to Vegas, I think twice, 2 or 3 times. My sister been to Vegas, and I was like, I can't. I want to go to Vegas because there's a lot of things that you could do in Vegas. I definitely want to go. Like she wanted to go to Hell's Kitchen. Like she brought me a cup from Hell's Kitchen because she knew I wanted to go there. But like I want to go to one of the shows. I want to gamble. Yeah, I feel like you really gotta have money to go to Vegas and gamble. Green says, I want to go to Vegas too. I got to visit that MMM world. Yeah. I think they have one in New York too. And I wanted to go visit that when I went to New York, but I didn't get a chance to. I think New York has an MMM world. But yeah, I would love to visit that. What was the other place I wanted to visit too? Just so lose your ass gambling, says Courtney. Yeah, no, I'm going there with a set, like, I'm going to go there with a set amount of money that I'm like, okay, once this is gone, that's it. I think I had planned like 200 to 300 bucks that I was going to gamble. I've been warned about the buffets. Like, they have buffets out there, and it's like, you could probably gain like 50 pounds from their food over there. What was the other thing? My mom wanted to like she wanted to take a sign in front of the she wanted to take a picture in front of the Las Vegas sign, but I've because we were talking about it before I got sick. But it's like a long walk there, and she was in the middle of I forgot where we were going to stay. It was like the middle of the strip, I think it was. I forgot which hotel it was. But yeah, she wants to go back again. And then she wants to go to Hawaii too. I was like, that's a lot of flying. I have a fear of heights, which makes zero sense for me to want to do traveling. Like I want to go to Disney World again with my kids. My kids never went. I last time I went to Disney, actually went last time I went to Disney World was when I was 16. Grady said I have to check those buffets out in Vegas because the best I've have been to is Shady Maple in Limerick, PA. I've heard their buffets are like they're legit like all you can eat. Like you can like they'll have I think it was my sister that told me like they have crab legs and stuff like that. As far like they have like really good buffet over there. What else they have there? And then of course, drinking is like 20 times legal over there. Um, you could like walk in the street drinking and stuff like that. And it was one of them like really tall tubes or something like that that either my sister or my nephew had in one of the pictures. And I was like, darn, I Can't wait. Those rice make delicious food. Listen, we got some good food over in PA. Like, especially Philly with all the carbs in the world. Oh my gosh. I saw speaking of food, I saw a post on my Facebook that someone had posted, and it said what did it say? It said that where do you want to eat, where do you want to get a cheesesteak from? And it said Patrigino's, and it was like, oh no, someone said Patrigino's, and it said, and the person was like, I'm from Philly, neither. And I was like, see, I tell people, like, no one from Philly eats from Pat's or Gino's unless you're related to Pat or Gino, or you have a crush on the cashier that works there. That's it. Or you're new to Philly and you haven't tried out the cheesesteaks yet. And it's just cheesesteaks too, because people say Philly cheesesteaks, we call it just cheesesteaks, and we don't put green peppers on them. They don't come with green peppers or mushrooms. And it's with onions or without, with or without onions. And you can try the whiz at your own risk, because nobody really from Philly eats cheese whiz like that either. Only people who don't know, like, don't like cheese whiz. No, I used to like cheese whiz, and then I like had cheesesteak with like actual melted cheese on there, and it was pretty good. But yeah, so yeah, I can't wait to visit Vegas. I want to visit Hawaii. Do people from Philly place pineapple on their pizzas? There's there's some places that does pineapple pizza. Yeah. Ew. There's some places that do pineapple pizza. I've never tried pineapple pizza. I like pineapple. I like pizza. I never tried them both. We do have places though that sell some very interesting slices of pizza. So we got slices of pizza that has the General Tso's pizza. It's like General Tso's chicken on the pizza. What else they have? There's the taco pizza. Um it's a really cool place in Old City, which is the part of Philly by close, the part of Center City that's close to the river. It's called Old City. That's where you find, that's pretty much like, that's where Philadelphia was back in like the 1700s. And there's a place there called Big Ass Slice. And they have, well, they do have big ass slices of pizza. And they have the chicken bacon ranch pizza. It's not that bad. You had a macaroni and cheese pizza? Macaroni and cheese pizza. Like, is the macaroni, I take it the macaroni is like baked into the pizza, or is it like sitting on top? I would feel like you really would have to like fold the slice of pizza in order to eat it. There's steak pizza. Of course. What else I saw? Yeah, I saw like a taco pizza. Yes, the first one. Oh, so it's baked into it. Interesting. That's a lot. CC's pizza. Okay. I think there's a CC's here. Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't really eat at the I don't really eat at the national chains. Like, we do have Pizza Hut. I used to eat at Pizza Hut, of course. Everybody used to eat at Pizza Hut when they were younger. We have Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's as well. But I usually get pizza from the local places or at Big Ass Slice. That place is good. They have cheesesteak rolls. So good. It's pretty much an egg. It's think of an egg roll, but it's a cheesesteak. It's a cheesesteak inside of an egg roll. It's really good. And they have really nice dipping sauce with it too. It's right in Old City. I get pizza at a local spot here. Yeah. I get pizza from local spots. I don't know. I feel like sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'm making myself hungry, Courtney, with talking about pizza. And then I had the nerve to watch Ninja Turtles earlier today too. And they, of course, Ninja Turtles was talking about pizza. I was like, dang, I'm like starting to get in the mood for a pizza. But yeah, I never been west, and yeah, I went to the shore this past weekend. I plan to go there again. And I want to go to Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Yeah, that's right. You did a review. I think you did a review or a preview of the Turtles movie that's coming out. I can't wait for that. I have to I wanted to go see it. I wanted to go see it. Cuz me and my son, like, of course, we're Ninja Turtle fans. So is the Hubs. We're Ninja Turtle fans. And the day I was going to see it, it was like pouring raining. So I didn't go see it. So now it's like, I know it's still out in theaters. So it's like, do I go to the theaters and check it out, or do I just wait for it to pop up on the streaming and just have a movie night at the house? But I can't wait for I want to check out the Marvels. I didn't see Miss Marvel though, the TV show. I don't know. I was just fatigued from all the Phase 4 stuff with Marvel that I just stopped checking out stuff. I did see Secret Invasion. I finished that. Me either. Yeah. I finished Secret Invasion. I didn't watch Miss Marvel. A part of me wants to see the movie The Marvels. Um, but I can't wait for Loki season 2 to come out. I cannot wait for that. I loved the first season. I wasn't the biggest Loki fan, but Tom definitely like really sold me on it. So that ending of Secret Invasion. Listen, that ending, someone had asked me like, "Oh, do you think I should watch it?" Because they knew I was the person to ask about that. I'm not going to give no spoilers. Um, they asked me like, "Yo, should I check out Secret Invasion?" Because they knew I'm the person to ask those questions to. And I was like, he was like, "What did you think of it?" I said, "There was very good acting in it." I said, "There's some great scenes. Of course, there's some powerful actors in that show." I said, "There's some great scenes that were very well acted." And he was like, "The fact that's the first thing that you said and you didn't say anything about plot or anything," he said, "that's surprising." I said, "Look," I said, "if you're gonna watch it for the acting. You know, Samuel Jackson is amazing in it. And then the woman in the red coat, she played in The Crown. She was amazing in it too." And I said, "Of course, you had Don Cheadle, you had Ben Middleton, I think his name is. Of course, you had the Khaleesi in there." I said there was some very well acted scenes. And then the woman um who played against who lived who I'm not, because I don't want to give spoil because that's a spoiler. But there's the woman character in there. She did very well in the scenes that she was with Samuel Jackson. And so it's like it's a very well acted show. Like the people who did the acting, they did very well as far as the acting. Like you'll watch a scene, you be like, that was some great acting. But connecting it to the Marvel, I feel like I don't know, some of these Marvel shows, Graydon, can could have easily been like a special that you just throw on Disney Plus. Like we really didn't need 6 episodes of it, you know? There's like what's another show that we really didn't need. I know a lot of people love WandaVision, but I feel like we really didn't need She-Hulk. Thank you, David. She-Hulk, yes. She-Hulk's another show. Like I get like I liked the fact that she was close to the comics from what I've heard. But I feel like I don't know. I felt like they overdid it. I don't know. I felt like they overdid it. They said she was close to the comics. Yes, the twerking part I could have done without. That part I was like, ugh. You know, that really the twerking part from She-Hulk reminded me of the Batnips and Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. I hated WandaVision didn't get it. I wasn't the biggest fan of WandaVision. Like, I felt as though WandaVision could have been a special. Like, we really didn't need to get, what was that, six or more episodes out of it. It was basically of her getting her powers and her mourning what happened after Endgame. I was like, I don't really, we really didn't need all that, truthfully. Yes, thank you. But yeah, some of them shows, I think that's what made Phase 4 like really drag, because some of these shows really didn't need to be drawn out like this. And I wanted to like Secret Invasion, I really did, because I'm a fan of the actors that was in it. And like I said, some of them scenes were very well acted. But it's just like connecting it to Marvel, it's just like we could have, like, it's just like the meetings that could have been sent in an email. That's how I felt about some of these shows. And I have a feeling that's what the Marvels is going to be. I feel like the Marvels is going to turn out to be a meeting that could have been said in an email. And I don't want to feel that way, but I have that feeling. I finally saw Ant-Man. Ant-Man was amazing. Ant-Man was amazing. Ant-Man and Quantum Mania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. That was amazing. That was amazing. And I don't know, the shit that Jonathan Majors did and everything, but damn, he's good as Kang. He's good as Kang. It makes me excited because I know we're all leading up to the next two Avengers movies, which I think is what, 2 years from now? I think it is, or is it two? I think it's 2 years from now. I think it's supposed to be in 2025 and then 2026. The next two Avengers movies. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. But I'm like, I don't know. I can't wait for that. But then it's like, the Avengers, it's not going to feel the same with the Avengers. Oh, yeah, because of the strike. Yep. It's going to be longer, maybe 3 years. Yeah, because it's like the Avengers this time around isn't going to be hitting like the first three ones did, or the four. Yeah, the four ones did. That strike, man, that's Hollywood, man. That is Hollywood. Yeah, because the Avengers that we have now, because we got what, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, uh, Black Widow's sister, the Guardians. We still got Spider-Man. It's like a lot of people. Oh, we have Thor too. Still, we have the new Captain America, and I can't wait for that movie. I'm interested in that movie. Plus, Harrison Ford's in it. Anything with Harrison Ford is awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. So, the new Captain America. We still have Winter Soldier, right? We got Winter Soldier, Black Panther. I don't know. I feel like I really like what Marvel has done, but I really feel as though we could have cut it at Endgame. I love Harrison Ford. I love Harrison Ford too. I feel like we could have cut it at Endgame. I think like we're doing a little bit too much with, like, I wanted them to continue the story and everything, but it's like now, like, you guys are just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's to the point. I feel bad for people who don't watch the Marvel movies or is just introduced to the Marvel movies, cuz now you got to watch like 20 something movies and shows to know what's going on right now. Like, where's Iron Man? Where's where's the other Captain America? Like, you have questions. Do you really want them to continue the story though? Is the adversity, a part of me wanted to, because I was like, because it was like, oh man, this story was so fun, it's so amazing, and a part of me like, yeah, let's continue the roller coaster, like, let the roller coaster go once again. And then you realize, no, you're on a whole different ride. I know, Iron Man. Damn. Robert Downey Jr. is amazing. I watched the interview with him and Chris Nolan when they were answering questions off the internet. Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. Like, Tony Stark is Robert Downey Jr. Someone in the comments had said, like, I feel like he had to tone down just to be Tony Stark. Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, I feel like they could have stopped at Endgame. Even that, like I had some slight issues with Endgame too, with the whole time traveling. But yeah, I feel bad for people who are just getting into Marvel because now they got to go back and watch all those movies and everything to catch up. I mean, at least with Star Wars, you had to watch 3 movies, 6 if you didn't catch the prequels. But now it's like with Marvel, you gotta watch. It's so much stuff. Like you might as well read the cliff notes at this point. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. It's a lot. Um, like at one point I was like, oh, watch and react and stuff like that. But oh my gosh, Endgame should have been the end and could have waited 3 to 5 years and did more movies. Yeah, right. Like I think Endgame should have been the end and then like give us some time to kind of cool off for us to miss it basically. Yeah, like yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Graydon. Like yeah, give us 3 to 5 years and make us miss it. Kind of like what they did with Star Wars. But now of course the mouse is like pimping out Star Wars as well. Is my in Okay, looked like my internet was wonky there for a second. But yeah, like the mouse is pimping out um the mouse is pimping out Star Wars as well. Endgame was the end for me. I haven't watched anything since. Wow, TK. That's bold of you. That you haven't watched anything since Endgame. So I never thought I'd say this, but I have superhero movie fatigue. It is. It is fatiguing because now DC is trying to come back too, especially since they got James Gunn over there. And now they're going to try to pimp out movies as well. But DC always been, my goodness. DC is like hot and cold when it comes to movies. They had it locked down back in the late 80s and 90s, but geez Louise. But yeah, superhero fatigue is because like it's a lot. It is a lot. Um, but gosh, TK, that's very bold of you to not watch anything since. So when they come back with the Avengers, though, are you completely done with are you completely done with the Marvel movies? Or are you gonna come back when they do the next Avengers series? There's it's 2 Avengers movies that's coming. Yeah, my favorite superhero is Batman too. Michael Keaton's Batman. I always will love Michael Keaton's Batman. I've watched Batman 89 so many times. Of course, I was like what, 4 when it came out. And if you wanted me to shut up when I was younger, just put on Batman 89 or Batman Returns and I would sit there and just watch it, just stare at the screen. No, I'll watch this Guardians that just dropped for sure. Yeah, Guardians, the latest Guardians was really good. That's James Gunn too. They did Keaton dirty in the Flash. I heard that great, and I'm sitting here like that was the only reason I wanted to see the Flash was because they put Michael Keaton in there. And then I heard after the movie came out that that they did him dirty. And I was like, damn, yo. Michael Keaton's Batman was the best. Yeah. The Dark Knight is my all time favorite movie. The Dark Knight is really good too. I love I'm very biased. Well, I'm not biased, but I cannot choose between my favorite Joker. Because I love Nicholson, of course Mark Hamill, you know, Heath Ledger did an awesome job. And then Joaquin Phoenix did an awesome one too. That is the best comic movie of all time, in my opinion. They should have put Grant Gustin as the Flash. Yeah, I heard they did Michael Keaton dirty in it. And of course they cut the trailer so all of us Michael Keaton Batman fans can get all antsy and then run into the theaters. Yeah, I heard they did him dirty. I heard that they're doing another Batman though, of the one with what's his name? Robert Pattinson. That movie surprised the hell out of me. I was one of those people that was when I heard he was going to play Batman, I had my pitchfork ready. I had my torch ready. I was like, nope, that's not my Batman. Mm-mm. But he did an amazing job in there. Amazing job. In the trailers, they literally gave us that was all his scenes that came. So I had that feeling that the trailers, like that was it of Michael Keaton. I had a feeling that was it. Because I'm like, if it's the Flash movie and you have two Batmans in there and you have a Superwoman, there's not that much Batman you can show us. There's not that much Batman you could show us. And I had a sneaky feeling that the trailers that they showed us, that was pretty much like gonna be all of Michael Keaton in there. And I heard mixed things about the movie. I heard some people said that it was good. I heard some people say that it wasn't good and everything. And there was a lot of issues for it. My biggest issue, the reason why I wasn't running to see it, because the CGI in it it looked terrible in the trailers. And I wasn't sure if they would fix it up for the movie because I was like, maybe that's like them trying to save money or something. But the CGI in the trailer for that Flash movie, I was like they look like they were fighting in front of a straight up green screen. Nope, my Batman can't be my vampire too. For comic fans out there, the Batman trilogy of Pattinson is going to be the Court of Owls storylines. The groundwork was laid in the first one. I love the way that they did the story for the Batman. Like they really legit brought him back to like detective. That comic book read is so deep. I didn't read the comics of the Court of Owls, but I know of the Court of Owls. Mainly I think maybe from the maybe from where else were they in? Were they in the animated series maybe? Maybe the animated series? I forgot where they came in at. Um but yeah, I can't wait for the Batman. Really. I love the groundwork for it. I love the way they did the Riddler. Oh my goodness. And the way he played, I love the way that he played Arkham game series. So I didn't finish all three of them, but I do remember hearing about the Court of Owls. Courtney said, "Damn, now I gotta check out that comic." Oh man, another show too that I really miss is Gotham. I know a lot of people had their opinions of it. I loved Gotham. I just wish they took out the Bruce Wayne part of it. The musical score was fire, Devin. I love the music in there. Love the music in that movie. I love the feel of it. Like it really brought Gotham back to like dark Gotham. Like you can definitely feel like the essence and the fact that they made Batman not perfect, of course, because it's year two, and just his aesthetic. Like it kind of made sense the way that he was. That he was a bit of a loner and everything. Um, I enjoyed Gotham. I loved Gotham. I really enjoyed the hell out of that show. Birds of Prey, the TV show from early 2000s, is a slept one. I didn't check that out. Did I? No, I didn't check out that show. Birds of Prey. That sounds like I didn't check that out. but I loved Gotham. Oh my gosh. I wish they didn't have the pressure because at first they wasn't going to put Bruce Wayne in there, but of course the networks came in and made them put Bruce Wayne in there. But I feel as though if you had just took out the whole Bruce Wayne storyline and that pressure to immediately turn him to Batman by the series end, I think it would have been a fantastic series. Because I'm like, of course, these people had to existed before Batman showed up. You know what I mean? So I loved everyone in that movie, and just like the way that they brought the characters to life in that. Because I'm like, of course, Gotham existed before Batman was there. Batman became Batman because of the way Gotham was turning out to be. And it's not like soon as he popped up, all of a sudden all these cycles turn came about. I didn't check out Birds of Prey the movie. I've heard it was good. But I didn't check it out. I didn't. I did see of course Suicide Squad. Yeah, Gotham could have solely had been James Gordon Rose commissioner. Yeah, right? Like of course I was like, this is so good because yeah, all these people existed before Batman was around. Like I highly doubt that as soon as Batman came about, all of a sudden all these psychotic people started out. Like I loved that. And I loved how they like humanized everyone. Like it didn't seem like it was something crazy with the villains and stuff like that. Of course, I love the person who played Penguin. Jada Pickett Smith did excellent as Fish in there. Um, the guy who played Bullock was really good. Like the casting in that show was like chef's kiss. But then of course they had to put in Bruce Wayne in there and like kind of make it about, you know, him and his rise to become Batman. I'm like, that's a separate show. That's a whole separate movie you could have done. You could have solely have done it this way. The slow turn on some of the villains from beginning to end was perfect. It was. It really was. Like some of those, yeah, some of the villains in there, like yeah, the way that they started out and how they became who they became was great. Especially Penguin. Oh my gosh, it's so good. He played that part so good. And what else? It was another part. And then I think it was Zaz as well. The turn of him was perfect too. And like I'm sitting here like they could have like they were pull I was like they could have easily pulled so many people that we've seen from the Arkham series or from the animated series and everything as well. If they had Thomas and Martha Wayne in there and ended with their death, it would have been perfect for the series. Exactly. Exactly. Like see what Gotham was while Thomas and Martha Wayne was still alive. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what they are doing with that's kind of what they did with the Joker. They had Thomas and Martha Wayne in there with Bruce and everything. Of course, and I'm like, of course they had to throw Bruce Wayne in that movie. Part of me can't wait for part two. I know people feel some type of way about the Joker too because they got Lady Gaga in there, but it's like, you know, because we know the story after their death. Exactly, Graydon. Like I wish people would sit there and say, let's look at what Gotham was before they died. And that's what I slightly enjoyed about the Batman. But then they reneged it. They like looked into like Thomas Wayne possibly had some ties, but then they that some ties, but then they reneged it, of course, because you know the Waynes have to be completely perfect. But yeah, um, I wish that someone would do that. The story before their death. They, I don't know if they did a comic about that, but I would love for someone to interpret what they feel as though Gotham would have been before their death. If that would have, but Gotham, the TV series would have been the perfect place to have done that. Though, perfect place for them to have done that. But yeah, and I know that they got a new Superman. Like I'm kind of interested in what James Gunn is going to do with DC. But like, yeah, I'm starting to get tired out with the superhero movies. Yeah, that's right. Thomas Wayne was a good guy. Martha family wasn't. Yep, that's what it was. And they yeah, yep. But they dropped the hint that Thomas Wayne could have had like could have been tied up with the wrong people. But then they like took it straight back in the Batman. Um yeah, I can see that. Um but yeah, I'm very interested to see what James Gunn is going to do with DC, but you know, um like Devin said, like I'm starting to get tired out with all the superhero Johns. Because that's pretty much like what dominates the theaters. And then whenever something else comes out, like besides Barbie, um it's like it gets buried by whatever um DC or Marvel is throwing out there. They're kind of doing it with Star Wars too. Um because we just finished The Mandalorian, now we got Ahsoka coming out. We had Kenobi. But I am a sucker for Star Wars though. Not too deeply where I have to read and see everything. Um Thomas Wayne was well respected doctor on both sides of the law. Yeah. And I would love for them to I was really hoping that they dived into that. I really hope they dived into that grading. Um that like yeah, he helped out people of the mafia. He helped out, he helped out, politicians and stuff like that. I wish that we could have got more into like what's their livelihoods. Can I get another Aquaman movie? I think they are redoing Aquaman. I don't know if I think they're recasting though. I think they're recasting. But I am interested to see like what the Justice League is going to look like under James Gunn. James Gunn did an amazing job with he did an amazing job with the Guardians. We are Courtney after Blue Beetle. I forgot. I know James Gunn is really diving into a lot of characters. Oh, it is okay. It is going to be with Jason. I know that I think because they already did it. I think that movie is already done. Yeah, that's right. That movie was already done when James Gunn came over. But I know he's going to dive into a lot of characters that we don't know about, which is really cool because I know more characters on Marvel side than I do on DC side. Like I only know characters names from DC because I played the Lego Batman or I played Lego Supervillains or something like that. Lego DC Supervillains. But like I know more people on Marvel side because I mean of course cuz they keep pimping out movies and shows and stuff like that. And then of course they did a lot of shows back in the day of their characters. But at DC, it's always Superman or Batman that they come out with. I mean, just recently they started going into no, Wonder Woman as well. But just recently, Wonder Woman rarely. We had the show from back in the day, and then we just got Wonder Woman today. But it was always Batman and Superman that they just like they'll keep putting out movies of it. Like we just started getting other characters to form the Justice League, but that's like pretty much it. That's the reason why I know other characters, and that's from playing Lego Batman and Lego supervillains. That's the only reason why I know other people. Like I really didn't know too much about Black Adam before I played that game. But I am getting tired up of playing all the Marvel shows and stuff like that. Um, we're gonna continue talking though, but I'm gonna get into the game. The first chapter that Gunn is doing, Gods and Monsters, is going to be interesting. That arc has to do with the Justice League becoming evil. Remember the animated episode Justice League with Justice Lords? Ah. Um. Nice. Not too familiar with that storyline, but I do remember the Justice League turning evil. Of course, I know of all Bizarro Superman and Evil Superman and stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be exciting. Um, this going from gods to monsters. Interesting. Yeah, he did outline everything he was going to do with gods to monsters. Let me switch over to the game. Okay. I do appreciate that he is going deeper into the games and everything. So I can't wait. I don't remember what I was doing here. Okay, now I remember. Let me put the chat here so I can see it. Yeah, when he was going over, because I watched pretty much all that he talked about when he was going over like the characters and everything that they're going through. I was like, I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, now I remembered. We were at this temple.
Doesn't sound good. This
Okay.
place won't hold long.
But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. Oh, why are we doing that? Hmm. Yep. It's gonna be one of them days, isn't it? That's weird. Let me check something. So interesting enough, I switched the place where my PlayStation is sitting, and I think okay, nope. I am connected to the landline. Try to test the internet connection, which you can't do on SharePlay. That's all right. Okay. Ooh. I think I'm coming across the issue that I had when I played a while ago with the lagging. That's kind of my fault because I moved my PlayStation. Because I had my PlayStation on a big TV. And then I moved it closer to the computer. Yeah, look at that. Lagging. And I moved it closer to my computer. And I think it's I think the connection's a bit wonky. I should have moved it. I should have left it alone and moved it back to my big TV and then did the share play from there. But I'm connected. Lag is the worst, Courtney. Lag is the worst. And that's how it had for a while. I know it's not going to computer. I think it's the connection between the PlayStation with the remote play. Or maybe the memory right now. It could be that there's a lot going on with the computer. I am doing the most right now with the computer. especially in shooter games. Yes, especially in shooter games. Okay, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that Xbox thing is up. Let's see. Yeah. Lag is bad in shooter games. Lag is bad in Fall Guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I fixed the issue. I think I figured out what it was. There we go. We did it. We did it. Oh, I see it.
Pilgrim Sanctuary has some new caretakers. That sentry droid could be trouble.
What sentry droid? Oh, I see it. Hashtag team problem solvers. Yeah, whoa, I had a lot going on the computer. For some reason, there was an Xbox thing up. On the computer. And I still had something open on the computer that I just closed out. So, I figured that was the issue. There we go. Okay. So we're definitely going against that sentry droid. That's for certain. Looks like I have to jump over there. There we go.
Gather everything you can find. We need a clean sweep before the drill guts this place. This is the third temple we've raided. What's so interesting about Jenna anyway? Don't know, don't care. What are we even looking for? Who says we're looking for anything? We're sending a message. Peaceful or not, Imperial resistors will be stomped out.
Oh, so I can either run over there. Oh, I see the sentry. Yeah, I see what he's saying. So I can either go that way, or I can go that way. Let's go this way.
Get ready.
I'm your ally.
I can't get an angle. What was that? Take that. We'll catch you eventually. Scared of getting hit? Just stand still.
Whoa. Do I not have enough force? No. Why is it 3 of them?
Fight together.
Ooh.
Did something bad happen?
Ooh, don't fall.
Empire still has no idea what's under their noses, but they'll find the safe house eventually. Let's keep moving.
You can't match me.
I think I got them all. I do got the robot looking for me now.
I knew he couldn't take it. You can't beat us all.
I understand I can run that way.
Guess it's quitting time for this guy. I can get him. Come on, hit him.
There we go.
Help me get through. Don't let him get you. We'll win easy. Luck's on my side. You're a coward.
You're gonna call me a coward. This looks very Mortal Kombat-esque. This temple is very Mortal Kombat. Do I really need to fight you? Where is this stormtrooper at? That keeps talking crap. Okay, that looked like a secret passageway. Yep. Darn.
I think he's trying to run.
I'm still in combat? That's why this is like this? Oh, I see.
I think we got him. I think he's giving up. Think you're tough enough?
And Street Fighter, yeah.
Defend me.
There we go.
Integrity reduced. It's going okay. Tracking the target.
You want to protect me.
Oh, I didn't have enough force.
I have been hit. We'll beat you. Get him.
I still need to finish the first one. What's going on, Big Ben? Thank you for tuning in. The first one's really good. Ah. Keep going to the wrong point.
Keep your distance.
Oops.
Get back here. Sustaining damage.
I need help.
I blocked. Okay.
Enemy injured.
Yeah, first one's pretty good. Pretty good storyline with the first one. if you're one of those people that platinum games. Oh my gosh. Yo, gotta check out the Ninja Turtle movie if you haven't yet. I wanted to check it out and didn't get a chance to. I think I was going to and it like rained very hard that day or something, so I didn't get a chance to check out the movie. But man, it does seem like it really goes back to the origins, like they're actually teenagers. So I can't wait to see it. But yeah, I would like to check it out though. Love to check that out. There's a number of things that's coming out this year. There we go. Oh. There we go. There's another shows too that I can't wait to check out. It's a completely different story than any other version. Very excited to see where it goes from here. And my son loved it, so added bonus. Nice. Yeah, definitely give me vibes of like old school,
What do you think? Change your
old
style?
school Turtles. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. I get so sucked into sports games, going back to finish the first Star Wars. It's going to take me forever to get to. Listen, my back catalog for video games is crazy. Like I still have to play GTA 5. By the time I get around to play GTA 5, GTA 6 would be out at that point. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, let me climb up. Wait. There's a lot of games that I still have to play. But yeah, but don't feel too bad. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games out there. There we go. Whoa. Why are y'all running this way? Okay, nothing over here. Oh. There it is with the lagging. But yeah, still gotta play GTA 5. I started playing it, but it's such a big game and it's very hard not to get sidetracked, and of course trying to try to get the SWAT team going and everything. So I have that. I have the Souls games to play. Oh yeah, there's the lag. The lag is back again. I have the Souls games to play. I have I still have to finish the Arkham series. Why is this just not cooperating at this point? First of all, I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go. My lag isn't usually this bad. Oh, am I supposed to jump and dash over there? Is that what that's supposed to... Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah. Yep. Okay. I see. But the first one is pretty good though, Ben. First one is pretty good. It's very very open world, and trying to platinum the game though, it's a lot. It's a lot. What? Listen, this lag is killing me. Yeah. See, this PlayStation, the PlayStation is telling me that I shouldn't have moved it. Shouldn't have moved it. That's what this is telling me. I shouldn't have moved the PlayStation from where it was. Oh, you know what? What else I'm doing? I'm waiting too late to jump. That's what's messing me up too. Yeah, because I can't... Because I can't, because I only have so much time before I have to... Before I start sliding off of the run piece. So maybe I have to jump and slide off, and then, jump and jump back into it or something. Yeah. See? Didn't register my dash right because it's lagging. And for my first time watchers, it's not this bad as far as lagging. It really isn't. It's not this bad. Because I moved the PlayStation someplace else. And I thought I fixed it because my
No sign of the
oh, good night, Courtney. Thank you so much for tuning in though. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna try to I see. I'm gonna get to the
I see him, bud.
oh yeah, that's the John from Camino, whatever. I'm gonna get to the first checkpoint, the next save point, and then I'm gonna save. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, because it's lagging up a storm right now. But good night, Courtney. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I might call it here as well, because this isn't registering my buttons correctly. But thank you, Ben, for the follow though. I just peeped it. As we are dealing with the lags. stop it here because the, what you call it, point may be right around the corner. There we go. Am I supposed to? There we go. Okay, got this echo.
I'm led to believe that there is a vast network of subterranean waterways beneath the temple.
Perfect. That should give our operation cover from Imperial scanners.
Yeah, those are the Johns from Camino. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Yep. Not really a way around it.
I'm pressing it. Remember your training. Find them. Come on, cowards. Oh, great. Damn.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Almost got me there. Almost. Okay, no, it took me to a shortcut. I was hitting the button to do the dash, not even realizing I didn't even need to do it. They are tearing this temple up, man. This is some, this gives me like Lara Croft vibes. Except for, you know, Star Wars just trying to tear it all down. I guess I do have to go up that way. They obviously been through here. I think they found the guy who we're looking for. Oh, damn.
Trying to think of my place. What do you think?
Alright, well, there's no save point here, but we are where we're supposed to be.
The anchorites won't want to see this.
Hmm. Yeah, there's some Lara Croft stuff right here. Oh, I see. I see. Let's do this again. Let's go somewhere. I think I may have knocked down the one that's over here. Yeah. But I could probably do this one. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, it knocked it out. But did it knock it out into the water, maybe? Don't look like it. Yeah,
We
request.
need to create our own door out of here.
Gee, no one. Gee, yeah. I figured that, sir. Mm, mm-mm. There ain't nothing over there. Yeah, I can't move either one of them. Are you gonna say the same thing?
It was 2 panels.
Yeah, I know the 2 panels, sir. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think we're getting it. Nope. Yeah, I can't go over there. I got it. I got it. No, I know what I'm doing. I know what it
Bumpers are
is.
stopping the panels. Might
Yeah.
be a way to lift them.
I know that part. I didn't time it right. Nope. Alright. I should have it this time. There we go. Now, all
Okay,
that I
getting
just
closer.
did, there should not be any stormtroopers down this far.
So this is where they've been hiding. Hunted by the Empire. Always on the run. We know what that's like.
Another crypt that we're in.
There was a scramble to evacuate.
Why is everything always in freaking temples?
Quickly, everyone! This way! Hurry!
Are you coming with us?
I must remain here a little longer. Now, there is no time. I will seal the passage behind you.
He turned the thing.
May the Force be with you all.
Oh, he closed it. Did he close himself in here? I got another skill point. Wow.
Dear Jundasem,
Master Junda, you use the Force, you're Cal Kestis.
Oh, you know who we are already.
it's time to go. The Empire's closing in.
Yes, which is why this will make it back to Master Junda. These contact codes cannot fall into the hands of the Empire.
Are you about to sacrifice yourself, sir? Oh.
He's gone. Go through quickly. We'll protect you. Go.
Where the hell did she come from?
I can't hold forever. Go.
Couldn't save him.
You died protecting the path. Come on, Cal. You can do this. What are you waiting for?
I am meditating. Okay, so we got 3 skill points now. I think I'm gonna wait to use it. But I will definitely rest. And I'm gonna call it on that. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because my connection is very wonky, and I think I'm going to put my PlayStation back to where it was, and then see if I still have the same wonky connection once I connect it back over there. Cause it was fine when it was over at his original spot this whole time. So, but now it's like issues. But yeah, but thank you guys so much though for hanging out with me. We had a nice talk about Marvel and superheroes and all the favorite games, and making sure you use the proper beach towel to get your ass off the hot ass sand. But you can follow me on, I was about to say Twitter, on the X at JDC137. You can also follow my podcast, Russellbread, at Russellbread as well. I am live every Thursday at 9 p.m. EST. That's LIVE live. Yeah. That's every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, I will be recapping what happened with SmackDown and Raw and Dynamite and Collision and everything like that. So be sure to check it out. You can also find the Bloodline Entertainment Network at bloodlinenetwork.com. You can also follow the socials, the Bloodline ENT. Go check out. There's a lot of podcasters and wonderful articles that's over there, and see if you can find a podcast that really speaks to you. We cover pretty much everything as far as subjects go. Sports, wrestling, of course, movies, entertainment, fantasy, sports as well. We cover a whole lot of things. So be sure to check out the website, bloodlinenetwork.com. You can check out the merch at bloodlinenetwork.com/merch for all your merching needs, including making sure you get your ass off the hot ass sand with the beach towels and everything like that, just like Devin says. You can catch me next Monday, fingers crossed, at 11:15 p.m. EST. So if you watch Raw after Raw goes off, hop onto the Twitch back here. I will be playing Last of Us, and then come back here on Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. for Star Wars Tuesday. So for my NXT fans, after you watch NXT, 30 minutes after, hop on the Twitch, and I will continue playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor with a better connection the whole time. I thought it was computer related, but I think it's where the PlayStation is. I didn't check I didn't test out the connection. Or it could simply be my share play, which I think it really was the issue with the share play. But thank you so much though for everything. Follow me on the socials. Now it's Wednesday, so I hope you have a good Wednesday. And until next time, guys, peace.
Tip that Mahomes who tiptoes inside the 10.
Step closer to the American dream!
Think about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.